This is Special Correspondent Chris Speedwagon coming at you. KD After Dark at Large. Got another edition of Chef Speedwagon Presents here. With, here's my buddy Fathead, of course. My sidekick. Whew. Alright, so you see I got some items here before us. What I'm preparing today, since it's New Year's Day, that's New Year's evening now, is the traditional Southern meal. I assume it's Southern. I don't know if this is just a regional thing or if people eat this all over the country or whatever, but I think it seems like it's a predominantly Southern meal. It's a lot of Southern style food, so these are just a couple of things I'll be preparing. Yeah, I know it's probably more traditional for folks to, make this from homemade or whatever, but I live alone, so all my stuff's gonna be from a can. So got my collard greens and cabbage. That's supposed to represent money. I think the black-eyed peas represents coins or something. And then, I don't know, all this stuff's supposed to represent something. Maybe I'll look it up here in a minute. So we got Margaret Holmes collard greens, seasoned collard greens, Margaret Holmes seasoned black-eyed peas. I was hoping that Margaret Holmes had some cabbage, but I guess she doesn't. I don't know. And then you see my Jiffy corn muffin mix. And I got these Chop House boneless pork ribeye chops, dry rub season. Then I got a couple other things that a couple other things going to pop up later. I don't have them out presented yet. They're going to pop up later up on the plate. That old Fathead rubbing them on his daddy. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting some pots and pans rattling up in here, and then just get this process started and show you what's going on. So I'll be right back. All right, so I've got everything, there's the Margaret Holmes collard greens. Those look pretty good. Margaret Holmes is always pretty good stuff, I think. There's the them black-eyed peas from Margaret Holmes I love so much. I'm very excited about those. And this is the Glory Country cooked cabbage or whatever. But if I'm being honest, it looks and smells a lot more like sauerkraut. So I don't know. I think I've been hoodooed on that. And then there's my Jiffy corn muffin mix. It said, there's my greased up muffin. I usually like to make a cake of it, but my cake pan was absconded. We had three, last year when, Lucretia and I separated, so now that cooking is in progress, I have to part ways with my buddy. So we got the oven preheated. It's preheated up. I think these muffins take 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm gonna once I get that heat in the oven started, probably start up them chops and get the other things heating up. And I did look it up. Traditionally, what they do for New Year's Day is called Hoppin' John. It's like a black-eyed peas and rice. I think it's a collard mixture. The collard greens and the black-eyed peas represent money for wealth and prosperity. That's what it's all about. I mean, honestly, I've done this. I've had this meal every year since I was pretty young. Since I've always lived in the South, I guess. My mom always prepared it, and then later on, Lucretia prepared it. I guess this is my first time doing it myself. So it's one of my favorite meals. I don't know why I don't do it more often. I really hope that cabbage turns out. I love cooked cabbage. I hope the cabbage turns out okay. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to turn the camera over. Got the chops doing nicely there. The greens are bubbling pretty good. The black-eyed peas are bubbling pretty good. Cabbage is bubbling good. Oh yeah, the muffins are coming up nice. I think I forgot to say something a while ago when I was talking about, money and all that stuff and doing this every year since I was young. Never really brought me a whole lot of success in all the years that I've been doing this. Though last year is the first year I did it not on New Year's Day. I did it several days later. And it's been a pretty good year for old Speedwagon. So, I don't know. Maybe there's some truth to this stuff. We'll see. I'm breaking that cycle and doing it on New Year's Day, but, what the hell. So, I finished fixing this stuff up, get everything plated up, plus the two other items that's popping up, and then give you my take on everything, how it tastes. Be back. All right. So looky there. That's a plate of food. That's one of the surprises right there. A couple of nice deviled eggs. Use that Duke's sandwich relish on there that I got while we were at the Beacon for the Christmas thing. So I'm going to try that out. In a Speedwagon family tradition, of course. Piece of side mush. So, it's not a Speedwagon meal without some liver mush. So, angle this down a little bit. So, I'm gonna start with this this questionable cabbage here. Well. It's not, I don't know, let me try that again. Well, it's not sauerkraut necessarily. It is cooked cabbage in a way. It's not how I'm used to it being prepared, but it's not sauerkraut actually, so I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Got a big old spoonful of these black-eyed peas. Delicious. I'm pretty sure I've had these collard greens before, but typically I'll put Texas Pete on my black-eyed peas and my greens, but I'm going just for straight taste right now. Just trying my little piece of meat here. I should have cut that in half. Pretty good though. A bit of cornbread. I would usually put butter on this too, but man, that turned out pretty good. I'll make somebody a good wife someday. Deviled egg. I've never had deviled eggs made with that sandwich relish before, but it definitely kicked it up a notch. And of course, the last item. That's more of that Jenkins liver mush. Let me rinse off my fingers here. Well, there you go. There's Chef Speedwagon presents the Southern New Year's meal. Very excited about this. It's very excellent. And if you don't think liver mush doesn't go with this meal, then you probably ain't from the South. And if you don't like liver mush, I said it before, I'll say it again. I don't know if we can be friends. I'll try, but I don't know what to tell you. So I'm gonna go enjoy this meal while it's hot. I'm gonna get out my Texas Pete, sprinkle it on my stuff here, squirt a little butter on my cornbread. I hope y'all have a happy New Year. I hope you have a great year. I hope everything that you want to happen this year happens for you. I hope things turn out good for you. I want nothing but the best for everybody out there. So anyway, this is Chef Speedwagon signing off for KD After Dark at Large. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Try to stay out of trouble. Later.